The unanimous decision of this court is that the terms woman and sex in the Equality Act 2010 refer to a biological woman.
How are you feeling?
Absolutely jubilant.
Just heard it. The Supreme Court just told you what a woman is. A woman is a biological female. Someone who is born with the reproductive system of a female, my nigga. I mean, like, it don't get no more complicated than that. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I don't know what to say.
There's annoyance that we've had to spend so long fighting something that was so clear.
Look, even Karen said it. That's not her name. I don't know her name, but like, I love her. Like, she even said, like, it's clear as day that a man can become a woman. It's clear as day. See, bitch, you just heard it. It's crazy how people can actually think you can become the opposite sex. Like, what honestly makes you think that if you chop off your penis, you get on hormones, you automatically become the opposite sex? You know, I don't know. I don't know if it's like my generation. It has to be my generation. It has to be. So now that we recognize what really a woman is, from now on, we should enforce the law. We should have been enforcing the law, low key. But since we actually know now, well, we been knew, we was just delusion, okay? Since the Supreme Court has justified what a woman is, a biological woman, you know, a trans man should be going to jail now. Should no trans man, anybody with a penis, should be going inside the woman's bathroom. None of that. I don't give a fuck. Nigga wearing a skirt and shit, I don't give a fuck. If you got a penis, go in the man's bathroom, bro. I don't care. There's so many cases of trans men S-ing women, real women. All these fake ass women and shit, this transgenderism and shit like that, it's all so dumb and delusional, bro. And I'm so happy that the Supreme Court has really justified what really a woman is. And I hope it clicks inside feminists and transgenderism. Like I hope it clicks in their mind and shit. Like, I hope it destroys the whole ideology of that a man can become a woman. You know, I really do think it's just my generation. I really do think it's my generation that is very just full of delusion. It has to be something with the social media, has to be. It's just brainwashing my generation. It has to be my generation. I'm only 20 years old. It has to be my generation. You know, you got books in school and shit teaching about transgenderism, transgender, gay, and like why? You know, in 3rd grade, I should be learning math and shit, you know? Why am I learning about transgenderism and shit? I don't want to learn about that shit. I want to learn how to build a fire truck or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I learning about this type of stuff? You know, and the kids can't speak up for themselves because they're kids. They're not fully conscious yet. You know what I'm saying? They're kids. They're 8, 9 years old. I'd be damned if I send my kid to school and he came back home telling me that he know what it's like to be gay, and he's 9 years old. Don't no 9-year-old need to know that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when he's 16, 17, you know what I'm saying? Probably 15 or whatever. He hit middle school, you know what I'm saying? But an 8-year-old, elementary, why does that elementary kid need to know about transgenderism, feminism, all that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Let's just go feed his delusion. Let's go just, nigga, that's delusional. Any nigga with a penis should be in jail. No, any nigga with a penis should be in prison. Fuck jail, they need to be in prison. 10 years at least, nigga. If you got a dick, you go inside a woman bathroom, you need to go to jail for 10 years. Cause that shit dumb, that shit stupid, and that shit is unsafe for the women in our goddamn society, nigga. It's crazy how the ideology of transgender even came apart, you know, in our society. It's just, I get you can be transgender, but it's the fact that you think you can become the opposite sex. You know, you may feel comfortable in women clothes, you know what I'm saying? But to the part where, you know, you honestly think that you are a real woman, it's just, that's blasphemous, bro. That's just crazy. To honestly think that you are a real woman, that's just blasphemous, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to even think. Like, I fully support gay people and all that type of shit. You know, my sister was gay. You know, I fully support all of it. You know, my best friend is gay. She's a stud. You know, I fully support it. But it's to the fact where you think you can become the whole opposite sex. You know, that's just That's crazy as fuck. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. You know, if y'all agree with me, if you disagree. I don't really care if you disagree. You know what I'm saying? If you do disagree, put in the comments. I'll reply. What do you really believe? Do you think a transgender man can become a real woman? You know, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If you disagree, agree, let me know in the comments. You know, I'll reply. I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a grown man debate, grown woman debate, grown adult debate. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know in the comments what y'all think. I'm gonna link the video of the Supreme Court, the full video. It was like 2 minutes long, it wasn't that long. But I'm gonna go ahead and link that video below. Go ahead and follow my socials if you haven't. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Support me, follow the journey. Catch y'all later. Peace out.